This is Eric Glass. On This American Life, we like stories that surprise you. For instance, imagine finding a new hobby and realizing,
to do this hobby right, according to the ways of the masters, there's a pretty good chance that you're going to have to bend the law to get the materials that you need.
If not break it.
Yeah, to break international laws.
real life stories, really good ones. This American Life.
Hello and welcome to Car Talk from National Public Radio.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
With us, Click and Clack, the Tappet Brothers, and we're broadcasting this week from the Department of Sweeping Generalizations. We have been at this department many times.
And,
in the
I
past.
think that there's a certain wonderfulness about sweeping generalizations, and this is one of them.
Well, you know what? They're so all-encompassing that they remove you from the thought process.
Exactly. And as my wife keeps saying to me, your thinking is too simplistic.
Yeah.
You know, what does she mean by that?
Well, it's a nice way of saying you're a dummy.
Yeah, so what is the
Anyway,
sweeping generalization that you have for us?
This item came to us from Automotive News. Here's the headline. Dealers fume over plaid ads.
Yeah.
Seems that car dealers in the Denver area are up in arms over a new series of TV ads. The ads are for Auto Nation. You know, Auto Nation is one of those automotive superstores.
Yeah.
And they claim to have low-key, non-haggling salespeople. Well, Auto Nation's ads apparently feature a grossly unfair, in the estimation of the other dealers in the Denver area, stereotype. Two fictitious, high-pressure car salesmen, you ready for this, in plaid suits.
Suits, not just plaid pants, entire suits. I mean, what if you're going to do a sweeping generalization, you've got to exaggerate a little bit.
We just wanted to say that we think it's very presumptuous to make that kind of a sweeping generalization, to assume that all car salesmen are a high-pressure kind of people, and they dress up in silly-looking plaid suits.
Yeah.
No, we know for a fact that it's mostly just plaid pants that they wear, not the whole. I've never seen anyone in the whole suit. It's mostly just the pants.
I never have, and I think the Denver automobile dealers have every right to be up in arms.
I think so, too.
I do.
If you're up in arms about anything that we've said, or you want to be up in arms, you can call us at 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
This is Tom from Houston.
Hey, Houston.
Yeah, I know they call it Houston, but if you look at it, it's really Houston.
Well, in New York, it's Houston Street.
Houston Street.
Exactly. So what's going on, Tom?
Well, I have this 87 Olds Cutlass Sierra that my mechanic and friend has successfully resurrected from a while of disuse.
Yeah.
I parked this beast backwards. Okay, and when I leave in the morning, I will move forward maybe 20 feet, and then I will make a 90-degree left-hand turn, followed about 30 feet later by a 90-degree right-hand turn.
Mm-hmm. And this is on perfectly level ground.
This is on perfectly level ground.
Got it.
And what happens with that second turn, the right-hand turn, the power steering
locks up.
It's kind of like it's sticking.
Yeah.
But if I keep going, it will eventually. It's like it loosens up or something, and I'm able to go.
Forget
and
about
everything is
it.
perfectly fine, and it's fine for the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
It only happens first thing in the morning, and it doesn't seem to have anything to do with the weather.
Now, you mentioned that this car you alluded to the fact that this car had not been used for a while.
Yes, that's correct.
What's a while? Like 8-9 years?
Actually, I'm not sure how long, but my mechanic found this car, and it had been in disuse.
I see. So you haven't owned this car for a very long time?
No.
Okay, because we were both sitting here wondering, how could this car not have been doing this for the previous 11 years? And the answer is it was, and you didn't own it then.
So you just think this is an ongoing problem?
Oh, yeah.
It has been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
It is exacerbated by colder weather.
Uh-huh.
You may have noticed that. I don't know how long you've
He says he didn't notice that.
Well, maybe he didn't notice well enough.
It hasn't been
maybe
cold yet.
you want to re-notice, Tom?
I just want to get it fixed. What do I need to do?
You need to replace the rack and pinion.
Really?
Now he doesn't want to fix it because it sounds expensive.
It is expensive.
Yeah, it's several $100s.
Okay.
And that's what's causing it. The rack and pinion is worn out, and millions, and I don't exaggerate when I say this,
Yeah.
that millions of GM front-wheel drive cars have had exactly this affliction since like 1980,
Uh-huh.
when they first started making the front-wheel drive X-body cars like the Chevy Citation and et cetera.
And I mean, and with all due respect, I mean, we have to say that General Motors has been very, very good about, for the first 7 or 8 years of the problem, denying it completely.
and then at their expense, replacing probably 7 or 8 million
Yeah.
rack and pinion assemblies, and now they're going to just blow you off because your car's 12 years old.
I see.
So you're going to have to foot the bill for this yourself.
Is this dangerous to drive with it this way? This isn't something I'm going to like run off a cliff or anything.
Well,
you could.
See, you could, and that's why I would be nervous about saying to you, forget about it. Because
Okay.
it really has to be fixed, because, yes, who knows when it's going to not work.
And, and with any car like this that exhibits idiosyncratic behavior, you're always worried about lending it to somebody
Yeah.
because you'd have to give them a list of the do's and don'ts instead of just the keys.
Gotcha.
You know, God forbid you should lend it to someone and they should crash the thing and, hurt
And there are
somebody.
no cliffs in Houston there anyway. So
No, it's pretty flat here in Houston.
yeah, it's flat, but there are cows. I mean, anything could happen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could take out an oil derrick or something. But
All right.
get it fixed. I would recommend, if the car is otherwise nice,
Yeah.
get it fixed.
Okay.
Good luck, Tom.
Good luck, Thomas.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
See you later, man.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, my name's Ann. I'm just outside of Boston in Rockland.
Hi, Ann.
Where's Rockland?
Rockland
That's sort of
is
south,
down
isn't it?
towards the Cape.
Yes, we're right next to Hingham.
Yeah. And Ann, is it Ann with an E on the end or just A-N-N?
No, it's Ann Wen. That's my whole name.
And when?
Ann when?
Yes.
Oh, I missed that.
A-N-W-E-N?
Yes.
Really? What kind of name is that?
It's Welsh.
Welsh.
Yes, my parents are Welsh.
Ah, cool.
What? You know, Wales is one of those funny places.
Yes, it is funny.
I mean, like, where is it, for one thing? I mean, every map you look at, it's in a different place.
Yeah, well,
Some maps, it's not even on there at all. They speak several languages that even they don't understand each other, right?
yeah.
yeah, sure. That's right.
I mean, some people speak Welsh, and I guess half the population speaks like French or something, right?
English.
Oh, just plain English.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think it would be English. I'm not sure, but it's just a wild guess.
And Welsh, I mean, what is Welsh? I mean, that is one of the weirdest languages ever.
It's a Gaelic language.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, no one understands it except 7 people.
Actually, that's all my mother was allowed to speak when she was growing up.
No kidding.
Yes, English was considered a foreign language.
Do you speak any Welsh? still?
No, my
No.
parents spoke it in secret.
Ah,
Can you even say a few little syllables for us?
No, I'm sorry.
You can't.
Anwen is about as much as you can muster.
Yes, I can throw a few names at you.
Anwen is good.
Yes.
Okay.
So now that we've got that behind us,
Welsh.
what's going
And
on?
the only thing famous from Wales is the Welsh Corgi
Oh,
Sean,
yeah.
Sean Connery.
and Sean Connery. That's
And
it.
There are a few other people. There's who is it? Tom Jones. He's Welsh.
Yeah.
Ah, that's true.
Prince of Wales.
Yes, actually,
Yeah.
he's British, isn't he?
Welsh Rabbit.
Welsh. No, that's Walsh Rabbit. Named after Joe Walsh. I went to school with him.
Oh, he coached the 49ers.
Well, Anwen, this has been very, very instructive for
Yes.
me.
Yes, I appreciate
What a
all the
wonderful
help.
history lesson. And to learn that those Welshmen speak English. Well, that's been the most revealing thing. So what can we do for you?
We have an 81 240 wagon Volvo,
Oh.
Yeah.
and it runs very well.
81.
81. It's almost got 200,000 miles now.
That's all? Really? I mean, that's a lot of years.
Yes, it's a nice car. A little rusty in places, but when the tank becomes half full, it starts making a kind of scrapey metal on metal kind of
Yeah.
nails down the chalkboard noise.
This is
Yeah.
10K a year, by the way.
I know. That's why I say that's not many miles at all.
Oh, that's all right. That's about average. A little bit lower.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, I'm sorry. Do we interrupt again?
We did, yeah.
So you hear this
Yeah.
noise
So you
that
hear the
sounds
noise
like
from
metal.
the fuel pump.
Well, we checked the fuel pump. We had the fuel pump checked just a couple of months ago,
What's to check? It's making noise.
and they said there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, it is.
That is-
If it's making noise, there's something wrong with it.
Perfectly functioning.
You went to a non-Volvo guy
Yeah.
Yes,
or
we did.
gal.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And that person probably doesn't know that this car, I believe, has 2 pumps.
Oh, really?
I believe so. It has another pump in the tank called the in-tank pump.
Oh,
The purpose of which is to help gasoline out of the tank when it is half full or less.
or less.
Oh.
So that if that pump is kaput, what's happening is when the tank is full, it's easy for the gasoline to flow into the main pump, which is underneath the car. It's in front of the left rear wheel, I believe.
That makes perfect sense.
And then when the tank level drops, it becomes a struggle, and that pump is overworking, and it starts going, and then you fill the tank up and the noise goes away.
Well, sometimes it doesn't.
No, which means that you probably at this point need 2 pumps replaced.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But see, for many years, Volvo owners used that noise as an indicator that they were getting low on gas. I mean, my wife has had several Volvos, and they all made this noise.
Really?
And she would then know, oh, I must be low on gas. And sure enough, she'd look at the gas gauge, and it would be a quarter full. And that was the sign that it was time to put gas in because that's when it made the noise.
Yeah, it's better than that stupid low fuel light, which you
Yeah,
never
who needs
notice.
that?
Yeah, the
But if
noise-
yours is making the noise at a half a tank, that means you're in trouble.
Well, and the fact that you've ignored it for so long means you are almost a certainty to need both pumps.
Yeah, but that's all right.
Oh.
But have them check the in-tank pump. I bet you that's gonzos.
Oh, great. Well, thank you.
Good luck, Anwin.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, Tommy, do you remember last week's puzzler? I didn't think so. It's about matches.
Like my face and your...
No, your face and never mind. No, matchsticks, and I'll have the answer in just a minute.
On the plus side, you get sponsor-free listening to over 25 NPR podcasts. On the minus side, you get fewer chances to tap fast forward on your podcast player. On the plus side, you get to support something you care about. On the minus side, you like challenges and think this makes it too easy. So why don't you join us on the plus side of things with NPR Plus? Learn more and sign up at plus.npr.org.
Sources and methods, the crown jewels of the intelligence community. Shorthand for how do we know what's real? Who told us? If you have those answers, you're on the inside, and NPR wants to bring you there. From the Pentagon to the State Department to spy agencies, listen to understand what's really happening and what it means for you. Sources and Methods, the new national security podcast from NPR. Military commanders, intelligence officials, diplomatic power players, they know things you may not about where the world is headed, and we will pull back the curtain on what they're thinking on Sources and Methods, NPR's new national security podcast. Our team will help you understand America's shifting role in the world. Listen to Sources and Methods from NPR.
Hi, we're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert brothers, and we're here to discuss cars, car repair, and the answer to last week's puzzler. Now, I tried this matchstick puzzler on the staff last week, and after they spent 3 or 4 hours looking around the office for matchsticks, I finally told them it was okay to use a pen and paper to draw the matchsticks, and here it is.
Yeah.
We're going to make a fraction. The numbers in this fraction are going to be represented by Roman numerals. And the numerator of the fraction is the Roman numeral 23, which is XX111, right?
Or I.
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 And you can, of course, imagine the XXIII being made of what? Matchsticks.
I can imagine that.
So you've got that on top. That's the numerator. And then you take a bunch of matchsticks and make the divisor line. Okay? And then the denominator is the Roman numeral 7, which is VII. Mm-hmm. Okay? Then you take 2 more matchsticks and you make an equal sign. And on the other side of the equation, you put 2, or II, Captain.
Aye, sir.
So you ready for this? You've got Roman numeral 23 over Roman numeral 7 equals Roman numeral 2. Now, it was obvious to most of our staff that this equation is wrong. So it took Dougie a while to fall in with the rest. Yeah, well, he's always been difficult. So your challenge was to move one matchstick and make the equation correct. Now, you can't put a matchstick over the equal sign to make it an unequal sign. My brother tried that, and I broke his matchsticks. You also can't take one stick off of an X and leave behind a slanted line because that means nothing. You have to stick to the true spirit of the thing. Okay?
Yeah.
So how can you move one matchstick to make the equation correct? Now, we're going to get a bunch of people that go, oh, man, this is bogus, but tough.
Well, that's what puzzlers are all about. If the answer was simple and straightforward, it wouldn't be a puzzlement, now would it?
It would be a third-grade math problem.
Third-grade math problem, exactly. These are brain stretchers, man. I mean, so people who are going to complain, we don't want to hear it.
Exactly.
It's the very nature of puzzlement.
And I think the solution is elegant. You are going to take one away from the numerator.
Yeah, so it's instead of saying 23, it's going to be 22.
And now you have 22 over 7. And with that one matchstick that you removed, a number should jump into your head.
Yes.
Because 22 over 7 equals pi. And you're going to put that matchstick that you've removed from the numerator atop the 2 on the right side of the equation.
Oh,
and
man.
Although it isn't quite accurate, you're going to make the symbol for pi, thus making the equation correct. And I think it's pretty
I
neat.
mean, everyone has used that approximation.
Of
I
course.
use it all the time in my calculations.
Yes.
I don't like to write out 3.14159 and all those other digits. I just use 22 sevenths, and I'm sure everyone else does too, whether they'll admit it or not.
Who's our winner this week?
Shut up. The winner is Laura Leonard from Charleston, South Carolina. I'll bet it's warm down there right now.
Stop complaining. Just shut up and read this thing.
And for having your correct answer chosen from among the 2 answers that were correct that we got this week, Laura, you're going to get a $25 gift certificate to the Car Talk Shameless Commerce Division, and I'm sure the excitement in Charleston is just, I mean, you can feel what's going on.
Overwhelming.
The entire town must be simply saying, Laura, you lucky kid.
You lucky devil.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Boy, oh boy.
we will have a new puzzler coming up in the third half of today's show. In the meantime, we'll take your calls at 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Catherine. I'm calling from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Albuquerque, so it must be Catherine with a K.
Yes, it is.
Okie doke.
All right.
Albuquerque.
Exactly.
Got it.
Okay. I have a 1993 Mazda Protege. And the problem is this. It happens in the wintertime. I'll go out and I'll start up my car and it's cold out and I let it warm up and the temperature gauge will get to the middle, which it's supposed to be. And the heat will come on and all's well. And then if I get on the freeway or do any fast driving, the gauge immediately drops down to cold again.
Plummets, one might say.
It plummets.
Plummets, yeah.
And then the heat doesn't work, just cold air comes out.
Yes.
And my question is it just the wind affecting the temperature gauge or is it actually affecting the engine? And what can I do about this?
It's an overly efficient cooling system.
Exactly right. Exactly right. My brother has hit upon it, as he often does, by accident. See, cooling systems, by definition, are designed to be over-efficient. And there is something placed in the cooling system to make it less efficient under certain circumstances, one of those being cold weather.
Okay.
And what you have to inhibit the efficiency of your cooling system is a device called a thermostat. And the thermostat, when the engine is approaching operating temperature, the thermostat is closed, thus not allowing the coolant to circulate into the radiator. And when it reaches what's called operating temperature, which for your car is about 200 degrees Fahrenheit, this thermostat, like a valve, like a faucet, opens up and allows the coolant to travel now from the engine into the radiator and get cooled off.
Okay.
And then
so
back
that it
to the
doesn't
engine.
overheat.
Right.
Okay.
Except that your thermostat opens way too early. In fact, it may be open all the time.
Right.
The reason it comes up to the middle when you're sitting there idling the thing for an hour in your driveway while you're in,
Well, she put her finger right on it. Because you're
cooking
not moving.
breakfast, you ain't moving.
You ain't moving.
And that cold air is not cooling down the engine as much as it does when you're going at 50 miles an hour.
Okay.
So, and the reason you have no heat is because you're cooling off the coolant so much that same coolant, which is supposed to provide you heat in the passenger compartment, can't do it because it's only 100 degrees.
It doesn't have any heat to give you.
You need 200-degree coolant, and
Right.
you ain't got it, Catherine.
But the
Right.
good part is this is a relatively simple, straightforward, and inexpensive fix.
Now, we could have tried to, we never would have looked like geniuses. I could have asked you if your mileage had dropped down recently. You'd notice you were using more gasoline, because when your engine doesn't run at the right temperature, it's very inefficient.
Mm-hmm.
You might even fail your state emissions test if they have one out there in New Mexico.
Oh, they do. I haven't gone yet, though.
You haven't gone. But if you go now, you're going to flunk. So get your thermostat replaced first. It's relatively cheap. You'll have heat. Your engine will run better, and all will be right with the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you, Catherine.
All right, thanks.
Hey,
Thanks for your
Catherine.
call.
Yes.
You may have received the only correct answer of this entire show.
Right on.
So consider yourself an extraordinarily fortunate person.
I'm very lucky.
See ya.
And so are we, for that matter.
Yeah.
Because we got an opportunity to give a right answer. Now, how come people like Catherine don't come back here as Stump the Chump contestants?
Because it's so obvious we gave her the right answer. We should have struggled with it.
We should have struggled with it.
Don't you think so, Catherine?
Phonied it up a little bit, because I don't think the Stump the Chumps things is completely random.
No.
I think
Catherine immediately gets eliminated. She has no chance.
She has no chance.
Catherine, make your question harder next time.
Okay, I'll try.
See you later.
Hey, a pleasure talking to you. Good luck.
Bye.
You're right. I mean, we got no chance, because if the cards are stacked against us.
No, we should have struggled more with that. We should have asked her some questions.
Yeah, and we should have said, but geez, we're not really sure, but what the heck? Try replacing the thermostat. Who knows? We don't know. Let us know what happens.
Right, it might do it.
Yeah, and then when Dougie listens to the old tapes, he says, let's get her on back, because these guys are going to look like real jerks.
Yeah.
Not that it takes
that
more to do it.
If you'd like to call us, the number is 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, guys. This is Lisa in Tallahassee.
Hi, Lisa.
Lisa.
Hi. I've got a 74 Super Beetle, and it has got a violent shaking in the steering wheel.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, it is not good. Once I hit about 40 miles an hour. Now, if I can make it up to about 50, 55, it evens out. No more shaking.
Yeah.
Has Klaus looked at this for you?
Let me tell you, I've had enough Klauses look at this in town, and I'm getting all these various answers. The saga started months ago when I got a set of tires, and they could never be balanced.
Oh.
They balanced it to the best of their ability, but since then, since about 6 months ago, it has just accelerated into this terrible, shimmying in the steering wheel once I hit about 40.
And you're willing to testify here before the world.
You got it.
That prior to putting on these tires, you didn't have any such vibration in that steering wheel? Now be careful what you answer, Lisa.
It's true. I am not fibbing. However, of course, I have, play in the wheel, but that's since I bought the car. But not this kind of shimmying. No, not at all.
First of all, is any of these guys that have looked at it, is any of them over 40?
I think borderline or plus, yes, over.
Over.
Yeah,
but and some younger, so I don't know that age is any factor.
Oh, the age is a factor. The young guys, cross them right off the list.
Yeah. Even the 40-year-old guys are just on the edge.
Yeah, you got to go for 50. You got to go for a geezer. Any old age homes where you live?
Listen, I wish that I could get some good, reputable guy who loves VWs, but I feel, not to be neurotic, but I'm put on the end of the list.
Well, they've all moved to Del Boca Vista.
It's true, and I'm up here in North Florida.
Well, it isn't the tires at all.
Okay.
And maybe they augmented the shimmying a little bit. But
So
even if you had perfectly balanced tires and wheels on there, you would still have the shimmying. This is a classic symptom.
Oh.
And these cars suffered from this when they had one of two problems.
Okay.
Either worn ball joints. Now, I'm sure they checked the ball joints.
I don't know. Worn ball joints.
Worn ball joints. And if you have a worn ball joint and it breaks, you're going to die.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so you want to get that fixed.
Okay.
The fact that that the vibration goes away when you get above 40 miles an hour
right.
is very dangerous, because you will be tempted to drive faster than 40 miles an hour, and you will die.
Oh, dear. Okay, we don't want that outcome.
We don't want that to happen, because how many listeners do we have?
But I'm going to, and I'm going to guess that they checked the ball joints and they checked the tie rod ends, but the one thing they didn't check is what's wrong with it.
That's what I think it is, too.
Okay.
And it is a misadjusted steering box.
Really?
Yes, your steering box has too much play, and you actually gave us the answer when you said
lot
there's
of
a lot
slop.
of slop in the wheel.
Yes.
And there's a little nut on top of the steering box that they can loosen and turn a screw and adjust the steering box and make the steering tighter, and this problem will go away.
No kidding. They told me that they couldn't adjust the steering box and that people just live with the problem. But you
Or maybe they couldn't turn the screw. Maybe that's why they couldn't adjust it.
Okay.
That's a possibility.
Okay.
But the steering box does have an adjustment. At least they used to.
There must be someone in the Tallahassee area that works on VWs.
They work. The question is how well. So
You need to go to our website. Do you have access to the internet?
Sure.
Go to our website and check the mechanics files.
Oh, okay.
The Car Talk section of cars.com.
Okay.
Then you go to the Mechanics files.
All right.
And you will find in Tallahassee someone who specializes in Volkswagens and has been recommended.
Right.
Oh,
by one of our website visitors.
Who could be Wacko.
Who could be the guy that owns the repair shop.
And it could be the guy that owns the repair shop. So we don't know about that, but at least it'll be a name.
Okay.
But make sure they check those ball joints. And if they're all right, it's guaranteed to be the steering box. And in fact, if the steering box adjustment is frozen and can't be fixed, you can maybe buy a used steering box from somebody.
Oh, good. Thank you, guys. You've been a lot of help.
See you, Lisa.
Thanks, bye.
That's what our other callers have said today. Be sure to stick around for more calls from New Puzzler coming right up.
On the Throughline podcast from NPR, immigration enforcement might be more visible now, but this moment didn't begin with President Trump's second inauguration, or even his first. A series from Throughline about how immigration became political and a cash cow. Listen to Throughline in the NPR app or wherever you get your podcasts.
The Trump administration has canceled billions in federal research funding at major universities.
We feel like collateral damage.
They've also clamped down on visas for international students.
Was the visa process hard?
No, don't ask me about it. It was awful.
Trump's war on higher ed. Listen now to the Sunday Story on the Up First podcast from NPR.
Hey, it's Rachel Martin. I'm the host of Wild Card from NPR. For a lot of my years as a radio host, silence sort of made me nervous. That pause before an answer, because you don't know what's going on the other side of the mic. But these days, I love it. Gosh.
Whoa. Give me a minute.
Yeah. Think. Listen to the Wild Card podcast only from NPR.
These days, with all the information coming at you, it can be hard to know what's accurate, what's not, and what's worth your time. Here to help you navigate it all is 1A. 5 days a week, the 1A podcast provides a forum for curious minds to explore different angles on the biggest headlines and give you a more balanced take on what's happening. Listen to the 1A podcast from NPR and WAMU.
We're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers, and we're here to discuss, of course, cars, car repair, and the new Puzzler.
Is this one of the pairs that you had?
Remember
two and two.
Yes, I had pears, oranges, tangerines, and I thought I might just sprinkle in a few others in between the pears. What do you think? Do you think I should just go?
No. I think we're sick and tired of Roman numerals.
You are, huh?
Yeah. Oh. I wouldn't leap ahead. I would leapfrog.
I mean, I have many in the Roman numeral collection. So I won't go to Roman numerals, and I'm not even going to go to the other pair of puzzles. I'm instead going to do an historical, folklorical puzzle.
These are the best.
I'm going to set the scene.
Okay. Oh, I love these.
Okay. I'm not sure I have all the times and dates and names and places right, but
doesn't matter.
It's close enough. Oh, here it is. The time, World War II. The place, England. In a secret laboratory, a small group of scientists is working on a project. They have made a discovery, something that they know will greatly aid in the Allied effort against the Germans. Wow. This is big stuff now. Pay attention. This is a huge discovery. Furthermore, they know that their discovery will also benefit mankind for years to come and could easily turn the tide of the war.
Wow.
In with this group is a German scientist that has escaped the clutches of the Nazis, and he's collaborating with this group.
Is he opening up a soup kitchen?
And they are working on a project that was abandoned by a Scottish scientist more than 10 years earlier.
Yeah.
And they have reignited the whole process here, so to speak. And they are on the verge of something big, and they finally, after one disappointment after another, they finally have success. And one of them cries out, Eureka! And the other one says, you don't smell so good yourself. And they know that they have something big here, and they apply to the British government for a grant. Now, the government, of course, is in the midst of waging war on more than one continent. I mean, all kinds of stuff is going on for England. And the grant comes through 50 pounds.
No.
These guys say, 50 pounds? I mean, everyone knows it. Everyone knows this. And 50 pounds is about half of 100 pounds. And isn't going to go very far, even in World War II England. So they realize the only hope of getting their product, so to speak, involved in the war effort is to leave England and go to America, where they can hope to engage the help of some philanthropic organization or maybe the United States government. You're paying attention? This is intrigue. Whoa.
Man, this is great.
High finance, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, they decide to leave England. But leaving England and going to America is dangerous.
Of course.
Because the U-boats are out there.
Yeah, they could take the Titanic.
No. So in order to make their way safely from Europe to America, they decide to go to a neutral country.
Yeah.
Portugal.
Of course.
They go to Lisbon, where they hope to catch a boat to America, which will be safe from the U-boats because it's flying the Portuguese flag and Portugal is neutral.
Do they
However,
bump into Humphrey Bogart there?
They do. Yes.
And Elsa?
Ilsa Lund.
Yeah. Yeah.
They go to Lisbon. Now, Lisbon, even though Portugal is a neutral country, Lisbon is a hotbed of spies.
Intrigue.
Oh.
Wow.
Saboteurs and the like.
Oh.
And they know that if their discovery gets into the wrong hands, there could be dire consequences.
Oh, we almost...
Come on, you're interrupting so much.
Because it's only a 3-hour show.
All right, we'll jump right.
No, this
You've
is
wasted
great.
another perfectly good hour.
This is great. I'm thrilled.
They know
here.
that if their discovery falls into the wrong hands, it will be severe.
Yeah. So they need to hide it.
They need to hide it, and they take their discovery. You ready for this?
Yeah.
And they hide it on their clothing.
What?
They hide their discovery on their clothing, and they make their way to America. And the rest, as they say, is history.
Wow.
And what was this discovery that?
Well,
it could easily have been regarded
something that is on your clothing and is undetectable and not noticeable.
Chicken soup.
It's got to be mustard.
What is this discovery that could easily have changed the whole tide of the war?
Wow. And was able to be hidden on the clothing. On the clothing.
On their clothing. The hint was chicken soup.
Wow. Oh, that was a hint?
Well, so to speak.
Wow.
If you think you know the answer to this folkloric, historic, woe and intriguing puzzler, write it on the back of a $20 bill. Maybe a $50.
Yeah, this is too good for 20.
And send it to Puzzler Tower, Car Talk Plaza, Box 3500, Harvard Square, Cambridge.
Our fair city.
Ma 02238. Or you can email us your answer from the Car Talk section of cars.com. If you'd like to call us, the number is 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Carl from Mansfield, Connecticut.
Hi, Carl.
So it's Carl with a C.
Yeah.
I think so, too.
Where's Mansfield, Connecticut?
We're in Northeast Connecticut.
Northeast, right on the Massachusetts-Rhode Island border.
No, a little bit south and west from that. Northeast quadrant.
Got it.
Okay.
Right.
We're ready. Go ahead, shoot.
I have a house with a 400-foot long driveway that climbs at about an 8% slope, and it's a lot of work to clear it of snow, or I have to pay about $30 to have somebody come in and plow it. Now, I have a 1988 Plymouth Voyager with, it's got 145,000 kilometers on it.
I know the question already.
Yeah, can I put a plow
There
on
you go.
Well, you can, but then you'll just get stuck with a plow in front of you.
Right. Is that so? The idea would be I'd park it at the top of the slope.
Well, sure.
And plow my way down.
Yeah.
And the question is, would I ruin my transmission? And second, would I have enough traction with just front-wheel drive?
Well,
have you ever heard the expression, a snowball's chance?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the truth is, depending on how much snow there is.
Right.
On the times when you would have enough power to plow, you could probably just drive out.
Right.
And on the times when the plow wouldn't make it,
Right.
you wouldn't make it anyway.
I see.
That's my guess.
So what do the pickup trucks have that I don't? Four-wheel drive.
Four-wheel drive and mass.
Right.
Yeah.
They have a lot of weight.
Yeah.
All right.
And so you'll be able to get down the driveway with the plow on it. I mean, if your idea...
Then what are you going to do, drive the plow to work?
Yeah.
No, you take it off at the bottom of the driveway.
Yeah, sure.
Snap it off.
It takes 20 guys to get a plow off of a truck.
Well, you summon some of the neighbors.
Right.
Well, if you're going to summon them, give them shovels to let them clean the driveway.
Yeah, whatever possessed you to buy this house? In the spring you bought it,
It was cheap. It was cheap.
That's right. It was cheap.
It was cheap. I
And
know.
it's stuck up in the woods.
And the real estate agent said, driveway? What driveway? Oh, that won't be a problem. It hardly ever snows here.
I mean, we've recommended this to other people with facing the same dilemma that you face.
Okay.
And you might want to get yourself an old, beat up vehicle. And you put a plow on it.
Right.
And it only has to start 5 or 6 times a year.
Right.
You squirt a little ether into it. It starts up. You drive down and you clear out the snow.
Right.
And then you leave it down there so you can plow yourself back up at night. And that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's fun, too.
All right.
You won't have any fun plowing with the Voyager. But you'd have fun plowing with an old Willys Jeep.
Oh, man.
There you go.
There you go. That's for you, Carl.
And what's this 145,000 kilometers business?
I'm sorry.
What language are you in?
I misspoke. Miles.
Oh, it is miles.
I used to be overseas. We did everything in kilometers.
Where were you?
The Sultanate of Oman on the Arabian Peninsula.
No kidding.
Really? That's much more interesting than your driveway.
What are you doing there? You were in the military?
No, I was a water scientist, and I do the same thing here now.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's groundwater.
What's the deal with Oman? Is that a great place or what?
Yeah, they have a tourism industry. It's one of the few Arabian countries, on the Arabian Gulf that want tourists to come. It's a very interesting place and very nice people.
Great. The Sultanate of Oman.
Sultanate.
Yeah, very exotic.
Man.
And water. So what do you guys, like, reconstitute? What do you, like, water isn't still H2O? I don't know. Did I miss something?
He's a water scientist.
Yeah, there isn't a lot of science involved in the water, is there?
Are you kidding? Tell him, Carl.
I'm just guessing.
Tell him, Carl. Tell him.
We have to figure out how much they have so they can plan,
Oh, that kind of water
science.
Yeah.
Oh, so who do you work for now?
Oh, I work for an environmental consulting firm here. In this country, it's all dealing with cleaning up the water. Over there, it's simply finding it.
Yeah, right. They can't find it, and when we found it, and we ruined it.
That's sort of true.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep.
A pleasure talking to you, Carl.
Thank you.
See you
Good luck.
later.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Some people just go and have interesting things to do. I mean, some of us, we sit here, we do our same old job day after day.
Day and year
we
after
never
year.
do anything exciting. Carl goes
Sitting
to
across the table from the same ugly guy for 20 years. Carl goes to the Sultanate
of Oman.
Oman.
I mean, I don't know how many people are sitting at their radios as we speak saying, I'm going to go to the Sultanate of Oman myself. I'm sick of sitting here in Boise, Idaho, doing accounting. To hell with accounting. And tomorrow, that guy will be on a plane to the Sultanate of Oman.
And sold 9,000.
And in a week, he will have the worst case of diarrhea.
There you go. Yet another group alienated. The Omanians.
Omanis.
Omanis.
The Omanis.
The Omanis.
Crossword puzzle word. That's the only reason I knew where it was.
Oh, boy. We've managed to tick somebody off every week. While you've wasted an otherwise perfectly good hour listening to Car Talk, our esteemed producer is Doug, the subway fugitive, not a slave to fashion, Berman. Our associate producer is Ken, the diaper slayer Rogers. Our assistant producer is Catherine Imelda Ray. Our engineer is Dennis Demenis Foley. And our technical, spiritual, and menu advisor is John Bugsy, Sweet Cheeks, Mr. Height, Hula Lips, Free Lunch, Make That 2 triple cheeseburgers, Lawler. Our customer care representative is Haywood Jabuzzoff. Our manager of honest car salesman is Harry Dickulus. Our mortgage loan consultant is Nora Lenderby, and our staff chiropractor is Winston Payne. Our chief negotiator is Bernadette Bridge, and our staff efficiency consultants are Payne and Diaz. Our French child care coordinator is Gerard Dyperdew, and our chief counsel from the law firm of Dewey, Cheatham & Howe is Hugh Lewis Dewey, known locally as Hugh Louis Dewey. Thanks so much for listening. We're Click and Clack, the Tapper Brothers, and no matter what, don't drive like my brother.
Don't drive like my brother.
We'll be back next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And now, here is Car Talk Plaza's very own tax attorney, Mr. Vinny Gumbatz.
That's Vinny Gumbatz, CPA, you chump. Now, if you want to reduce your tax bite for 1998, all you got to do is order a copy of this week's Car Talk, which is show number 7. The number is 1888 God Junk.
Wait a minute. How is buying a Car Talk tape going to save me money on my taxes?
You got to pay for another consultation if you want me to go into detail. If you want other Car Talk stuff like our puzzling book, videos, or CDs, you can also get that stuff at the same number, 1888 Car Junk, or by visiting the Shameless Commerce division at the Car Talk section of cars.com.
Wait, you're not an attorney, Vinny.
Oh, yeah? Want to see my dorsal fin? Car Talk is a production of Dewey, Cheatham & Howe and WBUR in Boston.
And even though Bob Edwards sticks pins in his Click and Clack action figures every time he hears us say it, this is NPR, National Public Radio.
On the next Through Line from NPR.
People have real ethical and moral quandaries about this. People are uncomfortable from the very beginning.
The business of migrant detention.
Listen in the NPR app or wherever you get your podcasts.
What's made you happy as of late? On Pop Culture Happy Hour, we've been talking about the things that have made us happy in the pop culture universe for the past 15 years. Whether it's a blockbuster or deliciously bad reality TV, the newest shows, dramas, and reboots, we're here to keep your spirits high. Listen to Pop Culture Happy Hour on the NPR app or wherever you get your podcasts. It's fall, so maybe you're figuring out your Halloween costume or where to get a pumpkin spice latte. And if you want to know what buzzy movies and TV shows to check out this fall, we've got you covered. Listen to Pop Culture Happy Hour in the NPR app or wherever you get your podcasts.